What is going on, beautiful people? We are back. My name is Finesse. That's my man Lock. And we're back another Tuesday stream. Loaded slate for both MLB and NBA. So as always, we're gonna try to get you ready and give you what you need to make some money tonight. I think there's like 14 NBA games, like 12 MLB games. So we're gonna try to power through, try to get you guys out of here same time as we always do, right before tip off for the NBA. So we're gonna power through. Like I said, get you guys ready. So had a stream last Thursday. I was unable to make the Friday stream, so shout out to my man Locke for holding it down on Friday. My man a little under the weather today, so we got his aura pick right there. We got his aura pick right there. So but yeah, shout out to Lock. How you doing, bro? I know you're a little under the weather and all of that, but still here for the people.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't cancel, so I'll be there no matter what. That's what I say, even though I'm
There you
not
go,
feeling the
trooper.
greatest in the world. But I'm good. How are you? How was UFC this weekend? You can give a little recap.
Yeah, it was good. We made some profit. I was stressed because two really close decisions that didn't go our way. Could have been a much better night, but I think we made like 2.5 units, so I'm happy with that. Obviously, you know what's happening this Saturday, so
Big
can't
money
wait for
this
that.
Saturday.
Huge card, huge fucking
Big
card.
money.
Um, but yeah, all business. Like we got a lot to get to, so we'll start it off. We're gonna start with some MLB. Obviously, let you guys know already. I'm not betting MLB quite yet. Probably like another week of NBA, and then I'll get into MLB. But as always, Lock got you held down with MLB. So, Lock, take it away, my brother. 12 games. What you got for the people?
We're not gonna go game by game because we gotta move pretty quick into the NBA tonight. But we're gonna start off with my four guys that I like. I can't do Dinger Tuesday in Canada. We don't have the promo, but I'm just gonna show you guys the four guys I would take. If I could do Dinger Tuesday here, which I would love to, but they took it away, just like they took it away last year. My four guys based on value, because that's the way I used to bet Dinger Tuesday last year wasn't about I'm not taking no piece of chalk that's plus 200 to hit a home run. I'd rather take a longer shot in games where I think there are going to be a lot of home runs to give me a better payout. And if the guy misses, which they do sometimes, you get the payouts back or your money back in the form of free bets. So my first guy I'm taking in the 7 o'clock game. I made sure all these games were available for you guys to take here. Is going to be Avisel Garcia on the Marlins. He's hitting the ball the second hardest on the Marlins right now. He has about a 45% fly ball rate, and he's against the lefty pitcher in Carlos Rodon. Rodon hasn't really been giving up too many bombs, but he's been giving up a lot of fly balls. They're in Yankee Stadium today, which leads to a lot more home runs because the park's shorter. So he is my first look. My second look, I think he's priced wrong too at plus 680. I don't know why. I mean,
Yeah,
if
I was
he's
about to
hitting
say
the
that's kind
ball,
of long. It's kind of
that
long.
is long. Oh no, this he's the shortest one that I got too, or one of. Then my next one I have is JT Realmuto. He's actually not hitting the ball too well recently, but there's just something about him against I'm forgetting the pitcher now because I don't have my notes out. I believe it is for the Cardinals Gray, or am I wrong?
It
So,
is. Yep, Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray, yeah. I just feel like the pitch mix versus the way Realmuto's been hitting the ball and his home runs this season have been against the similar pitch mix. Um, I'm just gonna take him. His fly ball rate's kind of dropping a bit at 25%, and his EV is only about 84 average off the bat. But that does get driven down by a lot of like really bad choppers and just bad contacts that are in play. So he's one of those guys that I'm like, okay, at plus 680, that's a pretty good number. You see him at like plus 400 on the regular. So I'm going to dabble with that number there. We're going to move to Tampa Bay on one that I really like. So I was fighting with two guys here. The first one that I actually took was Yandy Diaz. He's plus 800 today, which is a ridiculous number for him. Like before, like he's close to like plus 450 to like 550 on a regular day. And against the pitcher, like I believe Sandoval. I'm so sorry, I don't have my
Yeah, it
notes
is.
out.
Yep.
Sandoval today, yeah. Um, At plus 800 against the lefty pitcher. Yandy Diaz will smoke the ball against them. 23% fly ball rate, about 89 miles per hour off the bat average. And he has 10 hard hits, which is 10 balls hit 95 plus off the bat in the last 7 days. So if he gets connection, I think he could send one. My second lean for this game that I didn't play, but some of my research guys were bringing it up. Curtis Mead is priced incorrectly. He's plus 1100. He's hitting the ball at a 88, just like Yandy is. 50% fly ball rate and 18.2 degree launch angle. He's batting, I think, 8th or 7th today, which isn't the best. He's not going to get that many ABs. However, plus 1100 for a dinger against Sandoval is kind of like candy. Like you might want to like just dabble with that. And then my last pick, it's going to be in Colorado. This one is my what's it called? It's plus 460. It's the lowest odds I have here. Ryan McMahon has been smoking ball recently. He has a terrible track record against Kelly. He is, I believe, 6 for 35 against him. However, I don't care about that in baseball. I don't care about no batter versus pitcher. At around 30, I do start caring a bit, but Ryan gets really hot just like last season. Once he gets like 1-2 home runs, he usually carries it throughout like a week or two, and then he'll slow down again. There's a lot of batters like that. A lefty in Coors Field against a righty, I'm going to take my chances. The 6 hits he has against Merrill Kelly, 2 of them are doubles, 2 of them are home runs, the other 2 are singles. So I'm going to take my chances. If he does get some power behind the ball, he's going to send one. Then we can move to my other pick, which is my home run lotto that I'm doing. It's a little chalkier. I mean, it's not really that chalky considering the guys are on pretty good. Like they've been hitting pretty well. It just on FanDuel is a little more chalky. So we'll start with we'll start with Ozuna. My first pick's Marcell Ozuna. He is hitting the ball really well. I think he has 4 home runs in the last 5 games.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna. He's hooping. You're right. I mean, I'm gonna ride the wave with him. 47% fly ball rate, 92 off the bat average, 16.4 degree launch angle. He's slugging 1.1 in the last 7 days, which is ridiculous. I know that's not like good for home run, but it's good for extra bases, which is a home run. So I'm gonna take that into account. 8 balls hit 95 plus in the last 7 days. 4 of them were homers. The other 4, I think, were doubles. He's been smoking the ball every single time. My next pick is MJ Melendez, another guy who has been getting a homer, I feel like, every single night after I put money on him, which is really pissing me off. So tonight, maybe he could do one. You guys know on the show last Tuesday, I took MJ Melendez for 2 RBIs. He smoked that. Gavin Sheets let us down. But 57% fly ball rate, 96 off the bat average, 17.5 degree launch angle, and again 0.95 slugging, which is ridiculous. Again, I'm taking these 2 guys who have been really consistent, and I'm taking one last guy who I think is going to heat up, which is Marcus Semien. He has been hitting the ball extremely well, 7 batted balls, 95 plus. His average is a little down. He's been grounding out quite a bit. However, balls in the air, that's all I really care about. Versus Oakland Athletics aren't the best. I actually don't know the Oakland A's pitcher. I won't be able to guess that one. I don't know if you could pull that up for me. Yeah, but he's not the best in the world. When I was looking at my stats.
Alex Wood,
yeah. Semien destroys his pitch mix from like the past. He hasn't been hitting the greatest, but he's getting the ball in the air. If he makes connection, should go out. Those are like my best looks for MLB tonight. Those are the ones I played. And yeah, we can move to NBA now. I'm good with MLB. I'm good. I'm done yapping. That was my yap session.
I love it. I love the process, right? I love the angles, right? A lot of people just put kind of chalky home runs together and parlay them. Like you said, all value, right? So those 4 you gave out before this, you hit one of them shits, it's profit no matter what, right? So I like that. You hit a nice little plus 680. Don't really matter what else happens. So you profit for the whole day. So I like that. I like that a lot. Process is there. I like it. We're in such a rush. I didn't get to the chat at all. My apologies. But yeah, shout out for Lock for, like I said, holding down NBA for the next week or so. So appreciate that. Chris in the chat, big up Chris, welcome in. Zappy always in the chat, appreciate you. Papa Bear's in the chat. Zappy said fake sickness, so we don't know.
That's fine. You could say that.
Uh, Biggie's in the chat, no same game parlay. I'm sure. I think we could make something. Combine maybe some MLB and some NBA. We'll see what happens. Chris Soroka under on Ks, only got 2Ks and 2 starts. That's a good look. Zay be cool in my bad. I was watching Shogun. Was Gucci fam? What's up? I don't know what that means, but what's up? Thank you for watching, my brother. Shout out to JD for that soccer play. Yes, always eating. Whether it's soccer, hockey, whatever the fuck. It'd be like 6 a.m. and he cashing soccer tickets. It's crazy,
dude. It pisses me off because I don't wake up in time, and I see like 8:30 a.m. I'm driving to work, and I see cash the play. I go, what the hell is this guy talking about?
I still be up at that time, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'll be capping and shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Codine's in the chat. Magic Moneyline. We'll get to that game. For sure. Victor's in the chat. Drake is in the chat. Appreciate all you guys. Hit that like button for us. Smash that shit for us. Something very easy you guys can do to help us out a lot. So yeah, hit that like button. And went through some MLB. We'll recap. I know a couple people trickling in. Lock will recap his MLB at the end of the show. But for now, let's get into some NBA. So as I said at the start, loaded NBA slate, 14 games. There was no games yesterday. I'm assuming that's why we have a loaded slate tonight. So yeah, we're gonna look to kind of fly through, get you guys out of here before tip, pause, and make some money tonight. So first game on a slate. I was in MLB mode. Let me get to NBA
versus
mode right
Hornets,
now.
I believe.
Yes, Mavs versus Hornets. Mavs laying 13.5 points on the road. Let me get you guys injury news. Going on with scheming. All right, so for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber is going to play. Josh Green is still out. Derek Lively's still out. For the Hornets, no Amari Bailey. Still no Mark Williams, and the rest of the crew, nothing new there. LaMelo, Seth, Cody Martin out for the year. So Lock, any leans, anything you like in this one?
I mean, it's probably just a Luka triple double, even though it's like pretty much chalk nowadays. But I mean,
plus 180 today.
Plus 180, it's not terrible. I mean, I liked it when he was like plus 360, but you don't see those numbers anymore. He's down to like Jokic numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about really how the Hornets are going to continue playing the rest of the season. I mean, there's 6 games left. I would actually lean something very weird on this game, and it's going to be Miles Bridges under rebounds. I think the line's at 8.5. The issue is like he plays 40 minutes through all blowouts. I don't know if they start like shutting down players at the end of the season at this point, make him play maybe 35 instead of 40. His line's set at 8.5. It looks like a good thing to take the under. I've been like dabbling with NBA unders just privately on my own recently, just testing out the waters at the end of the season so I could like set it up for next year. And I've been doing pretty decent with them. Let's just say, like, I don't know, Hornets are a weird team in a sense of they might just play all their starters throughout the whole game. You know how they roll. But now's a time where you don't want to risk injuries near the end of the season. Other teams are fighting for spots. I mean, Mavericks don't really need to fight for a spot, but they still need to win to help them. So I would lean that for that game. But other than that, that's it from me on this game.
Yeah, I mean, Mavericks have an outside shot at that 4 seed. They have an outside shot at catching the Clippers. So, yeah, I mean, still kind of important for sure. I'm kind of on the same wavelength as you. You mentioned Luka triple-double. I took Luka 10-plus assists and paired that with the 76ers money line just to get some of that juice down. It's really – part of that is just defensive philosophy, right? Earlier in the year when they were more healthy, Charlotte kind of sold out to limit threes. They weren't even letting you take threes. They were just letting you run. They were just running you off the three-point line and making you attack the rim. Now that's changed a little bit. Now they're doing much more collapsing on drives, congesting the paint, and I think that's good for Luka. They allow the third most assists to point guards over the last 15 games. They're bottom 4 in terms of assists allowed overall the last 7 games. And they really struggle to spot up shooters. So they really struggle with defending threes. They really struggle with catch and shoot. guys. So I think that all bodes well for Luka. This seems like a game. Again, there's no cap to this. This is all kind of intuition, but it seems like a game where, like we're saying, Luka fills up the stat sheet. You know what I'm saying? Triple double alert. He can definitely still score. You know what I'm saying? I think his line is like 32.5, but I would lean to him more towards getting, 13, 14 assists, 10 to 12 rebounds, and doing his fair share of scoring. So the line seems a little bit short to me, right? I know it's a 13.5 point line. It was 9.5 last night, which seems kind of short. So, just doing the line reading, it seems like the Hornets can stay in it for long enough. But we know Luka, Luka can get 10 assists in 3 quarters. So, that's the first play. Little two-legged Luka, 10 plus assists. Philadelphia 76ers money line, that's minus 128 on FanDuel. Really like that to kind of start off the day. Somebody in the chat mentioned PJ. Who was it? Mr. Get Up Skinny mentioned PJ. So I like PJ. I was hoping that the books fucked up and gave us a 1.5 threes line at playable odds, but they know better than that. It makes total sense. I mentioned Charlotte struggling with catch and shoot guys. Charlotte also struggles defending corner threes. All good for PJ. My only problem is that everybody named Mother's on it. Obviously, PJ used to play for Charlotte, so that kind of revenge angle. Everybody named Mother's on it, so I'm just gonna stay off. He's probably gonna cash. It's a great matchup. Charlotte also doesn't really have the size, right? So 12.5 points, I think it was. Seems pretty fair. He's also been hooping last 4 or 5 games, so I'm not mad at that at all. Adrian says this one of his 30, 13, 15 game kind of games for sure. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you there for sure. Count Up TV says show appreciation, hit that like button. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for that. Zappy says Pritchard eating tonight. Yeah, I think it'll be a close game, but even in limited minutes, Pritchard is a dog and he can fill up the stat sheet even in limited minutes. So yeah, I like that. Let's move. Like I said, a lot of games to get to, so let's keep it pushing. So next game on the slate, we have Pistons 76ers. 76ers laying 14.5 points at home. Injury news. Where did I put it? There it is. So yeah, on the Pistons side, Jalen Duren is going to play. Cade Cunningham still questionable. Fournier is going to play. Fontecchio out. I don't know how to say this fucking guy's name. Tosan Evbuwan, he's out. And then the regular guys, no Sir, no Isaiah, out for the year. On the Philly side, Joel Embiid questionable. Correct me if I'm wrong. That might have updated. I don't think so. But he's questionable. Tyrese Maxey's out. Tobias Harris is in. Kyle Lowry's out. D'Anthony Melton is questionable. So long list for both teams. I'm hoping at least fucking Embiid plays, but Sixers can beat this fucking Detroit team with their backup. So yeah, long injury list. Lock, what you liking anything?
I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole, dude. This game looks terrible.
Yeah.
Obviously it has blowout written all over it with a 16-point spread. I think that's factoring in Embiid playing. Even without Embiid there, I think the Phillies still win by 10 plus at least. Yeah. It might get pretty out of hand pretty quickly, especially with the way the Pistons have been playing. They've been keeping into games, but like I said before, it's that point in the season where I don't even look at NBA because you're going to see some no-name guy from the G League drop a 20 piece and you're going to be like, who is this guy? Yeah. It was like Poku. I think I hit Poku triple-double about 2 years ago when he was on OKC. What's his name?
Okashevsky?
Yeah, I think I hit his triple-double. Wow. It was triple-double or is it 10 assists?
That's crazy.
It was plus when the odds were crazy, plus 3,600. During one of the last games of the season. It's one of those things where it's near the end, you never know what's going to happen. So you just got to take a gamble on pretty much who's playing, who's going to get minutes, especially with teams that are in playoff contention or already in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like I said before, I took Philly money line. And that's really it. It's the only thing I have. Philly should absolutely blow this fucking team out. I don't know why the Pistons are still playing Cade, especially with his injury history so young in his career. But they're finding a way to still fuck that up. So Hopefully K6 makes it a little easier for us. But yeah, I don't have anything. All right, next up, Pacers visiting the filthy Raptors, poverty franchise Raptors. I can't say that, they just won a chip not too long ago.
Yeah, you can't say that about
But
us.
yeah, the Pacers, sorry, laying 13 and a half points in Toronto. Injury news, nothing for Pacers. Same, Benedict Mathurin out for the year. Nothing new though. Toronto, no Grady Dick. Pause. No IQ. No Carton. No Jonte Porter. We know why that is. And then the rest of the crew, still no Scotty, no Jakob Poeltl, no Chris Boucher. Like anything for your poverty franchise?
Um, don't call us that. Number one. Number two, I don't know how they're going to play defensively. This isn't an official pick, but the way the Raptors usually defend the point guard position is they just brush two at them and make sure they pass. Halliburton assists could be a great look. Also, could be really good if you take the secondary guy like Siakam, who's going to receive the ball to get an assist, because at that point everyone will be out of position. I don't know if they're going to play that style of defense without like most of the starters playing, but
Yeah.
that usually is a good look. I think his assist line is 10.5 on Halliburton. At least it was last night when I looked, because I took a little gander in the NBA last night, but maybe it got bumped a little at this point. But that would be like my only lean. The total's 240. Could see some stuff. Some threes fly from, let's say, maybe Olynyk as a weird one against the Pacers. A lot of the stretch guys shoot a lot of threes against the Pacers this season. So that would be like another little lean. Again, I'm not playing it. I'm just letting you know my thoughts.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of McConnell love in the chat. I don't mind that at all. Another dog off the bench, similar to Payne Pritchard, right? Kind of does everything. That spark plug off the bench. So I like that. I didn't look into it personally, but I don't mind that at all. I really want to get to Halliburton threes. Me waiting all day for it. Obviously, the line moved, but 2.5 threes seems very doable in my opinion. Obviously, Toronto is really struggling on the defensive end of the floor right now. They're letting up a ton of threes, ton of efficiency from three, ton of threes to guards. So he's been jacking them. Pause. Um, so I want to get there. I really do. I might get there for a tip off. What time this game starts? 7. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad when he hits in the first half, but I might get there. But in terms of official, Locke mentioned it. I'm fading Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk under 28.5 PRA. I think it should still be at that line. You may let me check because some guys got ruled out. I'm gonna be fucking tight if I got the worst of the number. Yeah, no, you can still get, still 28.5 available on all books. So he's under this line at 8 of his last 11 games and 14 of his 16 home games as a Raptor since the trade. Most of the more recent games were played without Toronto's biggest offensive pieces. Obviously, IQ was out for a while. Barrett was out for a while. Although quickly won't play in this game, Toronto has guys like Barrett, Brown, Trent all healthy and playing. On paper, centers are absolutely destroying the Pacers, but starting centers have been playing very average at best versus the Pacers, especially low usage, low scoring centers. Olynyk is only averaging 9 shots per game last 5 games, which remains right around 9 per game last 5 without quickly in the lineup. Olynyk is only averaging a 17% usage rate last 5 games. Centers with a 20% or less usage rate and 25 plus minutes versus the Pacers. Claxton had 29, 20, and 18 PRA, so under in 2 or 3. Duren had 24 PRA. Vucevic, who is I'm surprised he had less than 20% usage in that game, but still only 27 PRA. Gobert had 32 PRA. Nick Richards had 22 and 22 PRA. So most of those guys going under multiple times versus Pacers team. Pacers doing an amazing job limiting assists to opponents, especially the centers. They allow the second least assist per game to the position. Huge for this under, in my opinion. That's an area where Olynyk excels in, distributing the ball. Not a huge rebounding threat, although he's averaging 13 rebound chances per game last 7. He's only converting 45% of those, which is fucking terrible. Last 10 games, Pacers are allowing the second lowest field goal percentage in the restricted area and have been one of the best above the break 3-point defenses in the league. 66% of Olynyk shots come from either restricted area or above the break 3, so I think that's good as well. Slight blow up potential, obviously. No IQ, no guys like Grady Dick giving them a spark. offensively as well. So I'm hoping the Pacers just blow this fucking team out. But even if they don't, and Olynyk plays 28, 30 minutes, I still like this under. I think it's a big number. So if y'all remember, we were making money a couple streams ago, fading Olynyk. So we're going right back to it. Fading Olynyk, sprinkle RJ triple double plus 4,500. Wow, that's juicy. Had 22, 8, and 7 with quickly playing. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. He's definitely gonna have to do it all tonight for sure.
I actually do like that a lot.
I saw some people fading his assist, but obviously no IQ, no gritty dick in there. It's a tough thing, but yeah. So yeah, Kelly Olynyk under 20.5 PRA, minus 120 on DraftKings. I got it at still around that same price on most books, so I like it. Onward, let's move. So next game, Heat visiting the Hawks. Hawks laying 3.5 points at home. Injury news, we have Miami Heat. So Terry Rozier is doubtful. Bam is going to play. Nikola Jovic is going to play. Kevin Love is going to play. Orlando Robinson is going to play. Still no Duncan Robinson. On the Hawks side, no Seth Lundy. Who the fuck is that guy? Still no Trey. Still no Okonkwo. Sadiq Bey out for the year, obviously. So, Lock, anything you like him?
This game, let me see what I have. I took a look at Duncan Robinson threes. He's playing, correct or no?
No, he's not playing. Okay.
Oh, okay. That was during my.
He was questionable, and then he came
was.
out
Yeah, this is. I'm just reading my notes from last night because I knew we had this show. Yeah, that was the only thing I had written for the Heat game. I mean, maybe you could look into Jimmy points if they're like pretty low. It's going to be faster paced than Miami usually plays. The Hawks do allow quite a few points to the small forward position. If I do remember correctly, I don't have my little cheat sheet, but Jimmy has been pretty good. He's getting ready for playoff form. Playoff Jimmy's a different Jimmy, and
stop it.
He is. You would know.
Yeah, but we bounce them motherfuckers from the fucking playoffs. That's what I know.
Whoa, okay. But yeah, it's not a bad shot in my opinion. But you could go if you have anything. I really don't.
Yeah, I really don't either. Nothing straight in this game. Important game though. Important game. Standing wise, the Heat. Outside chance to get out of the play-in. I don't think they do, but outside chance to not be in the play-in, which is obviously very, very critical. And the Hawks are pretty much locked in to that 9-10 matchup. So big game for the Heat. Need wins. But yeah, let's move on. So next game we have Celtics. Speaking of the Celtics, world champions coming soon. Celtics visiting the Bucks. Bucks laying 3.5 points at home. On the Bucks side, Giannis is gonna play. Dame is gonna play. Chris Middleton gonna play. Beverly is in. No Beauchamp and no Galloway. Who the fuck is that guy? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Boston Celtics. No Kristaps and no Al Horford in this game. So probably gonna see a lot of Luke Cornett. Gonna see a lot of Tillman. Probably. So yeah. What do I have in this game? Okay. I do have I have a 2-leg and I have a 3-leg with legs in this game. I'll get to those games once we hit the other games that the other leg is for. But yeah, I like I'm playing Derek White assist altered down, and I'm playing Giannis points altered down. So we'll get to those in a second. Other than that, no straights in this game. What did I look at? I was looking at Tatum straight. Whether it's points or PRA, I was looking at that. I don't mind Giannis regular points line. Like I said, I took him altered down, but I think he has a day, especially with the guys that we have out. Al Horford is the Giannis stopper. I don't know if you knew that, Lock. Al Horford is the Giannis stopper, so he's out today. So
save him for playoffs. Save him for playoffs.
Yeah, save him for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Even though Bucks might get bounced in the first round, so
say the same about the Celtics.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. We're gonna play. We're probably gonna play the fucking like the Hawks or something like that.
Hawks will pepper. You guys just lost 2 straight to the Hawks.
I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. I don't give a fuck about that.
You guys just get crying or what?
We might play like the Bulls too first round. We will fucking absolutely spank that. We will embarrass.
You
the
guys
Bulls
will smoke the Bulls. I'll give you that.
We might yeah, it's probably gonna be one of those teams. Anyways, yeah, that's it. So did you talk about this game? I don't think you did. You have anything for this game?
Nah, I mean, I do like the Derek White assist. Look, I would probably wouldn't be mad if you laddered that up
Yeah.
really high.
Mhm.
What did you take? You took 4. His baseline's probably 6. That means knowing
No.
what is it?
Baseline 4.5.
Oh, that's pretty good then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you would probably take that up to 8. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you got 8, but like 6 is probably close to plus 220, plus 200. Um, that's not a bad look at all.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. You know how I am. I'm a pussy, so I do like the regular line of 4.5. I was surprised at that line. And it's still crazy value on a 3.5. Like 3.5 is minus 260. So as like a builder leg, I was expecting that to be, minus 400. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I like that. All right, let's move. What do you have in the chat? So Mr. Get Up Skinny says Bam assist. I like that. I like that. It can be a little tough to gauge who's gonna get the assist for Miami, but no Duncan. I like that. I like that look. What about paying Pritchard over 2 threes? So if that's 2.5, I don't like it as much. If it's 1.5, I could definitely see that, especially if it's a blowout. We could absolutely blow these motherfuckers out. So, but like I said before, even if it's not, he comes in, plays his 20, 22 minutes, and is very productive in those minutes. So I'm not too mad at that. Buck's shitty 3-point defense, so not too mad at that. Anyways, let's move on. We got about 30 minutes, 35 minutes for tip off. So let's try to get through these next half of yeah, we got a lot of games. So let's try to power through. So Knicks at the Bulls. Knicks laying 4.5 points on the road. Injury news. What do we have? Knicks. Bogdanovich probable. And that's it for the Knicks. Bulls side. Kobe White probable. Caruso questionable. Desumnu questionable. And then the rest of the guys, nothing new there. Zach Levine, Lonzo Williams, all of those guys are out. I'll take this one. I think this wraps up. Does it? Bulls. What do I have? I have the pool white, and then I have no. So this is Bulls and Knicks. Yeah. So I took Jalen Brunson assist. That's part of the 3-legger. Actually, yeah, we can throw this up now. Um, James, I don't even know if I sent this to you. If not, I apologize. But little 3-legger that I like, minus 124 on FanDuel. Jalen Brunson, 6+ assists. Giannis, 23+ points. And the Mavericks money line. Oh, this ended nice. And it's a little bit of better price too, minus 122 on FanDuel. Yeah, really like this. I talked about Giannis a little bit. With the guys that we have out, I think Giannis pretty much gets a lot of just what he wants. I think he lives at the free throw line. I think he gets what he wants inside, pause. And he's been hooping as of late. There was a period like a week or two ago where he was very passive, wasn't really scoring a lot. And now it seems like he's kind of getting into that playoff form, right? Putting up monster numbers, scoring the rock a lot. So I like that. Like the matchup for it as well. Good history versus Boston. Jalen Brunson assists. That one is also, pretty self-explanatory in my mind. He's another guy that wasn't really too reliable for assists a couple weeks back. And now you look, last 5 games averaging almost 17 potential assists per game. I like the matchup too in terms of the Bulls. Bulls are bleeding assists to guards. Brunson has been absolutely fucking hooping. So I like the matchup. If they want to decide to try to trap Brunson or double him, we like that as well. If they don't, still like it. His regular line is 7.5 assists. Altering him down to 6. I like that. And the Mavericks money line. I'm not gonna go too deep into that one. So yeah, I like that. Minus 122 on FanDuel. Chris says White triple double, Hart triple double. Yeah, I'm not gonna White triple double, obviously, probably way more juicy. But Hart triple double, I'm never gonna Tokyo for that shit. I was looking at that. I was looking at his RA, and I was looking at Brunson RA. I missed the train on Brunson RA. It was 9.5 for a while. Took too long to look at it, and then I moved to 10.5. I'd actually prefer that, I think, over Hart RA. I just want to, they're getting all these guys back, OG's back. I know he still balled out with those guys playing last game, but I just want a little bit more of a sample size. Bless you, my son.
Thanks.
I want a little bit more of a sample size, I think. But yeah, I think he just keeps doing the same thing, just filling up the stat sheet. So I'm not mad at that at all. Lock, anything you liking in this one?
Nah. I just think the Knicks lock up and win the game. I think Knicks, if Randall was healthy, they would be able to make a pretty good playoff run. But I also believe the team they have now is like kind of scary too. The way
Yeah.
Dante's been shooting, the way
Mhm.
Hart is, if OG comes back like in perfect form or pretty good form, pretty healthy, I think they could make a little playoff push as well. In the coming days, I love this team. I love the Knicks. They're pretty good.
Yeah, just a bunch of fucking dogs, right? Like that.
Yeah,
It's fun to
I
watch.
mean they play 45 minutes a game. Yeah,
Yeah, I actually like them better without Randall. I know I'll probably get heat from the Knicks fans. I like them better without Randall. It's much more continuity on the offensive side. It's not ball hogging. It's not slowing the ball down. They're running up and down, playing at a fast pace, extremely efficient offensively. So I don't mind that at all. Lock, these next two games: Magic, Rockets, Spurs, Grizzlies. I don't have anything in those games. Do you? Anything you want to
nothing,
talk about in those
nothing.
games?
Those games are a
Yeah.
good way to go to bed later.
Yeah, pretty shitty in my opinion. So we're gonna skip over those. I apologize if you guys were looking forward to those, but just for time's sake, we're gonna skip over those. Let's move to the Wizards and the Timberwolves. So Timberwolves laying 18.5 points at home. Holy shit. Um, Injury news. Wizards, no Kuzma, no Holmes, no Vucevic. Anthony Gill's gonna play. Johnny Davis is gonna play. No Tyus Jones. No Landry Shamet. Holy fuck, that's a long ass list. They packing it up. It's 1-2-3 Cancun time for the Wizards. If you haven't figured that out already. On the Timberwolves side, everybody healthy. Still no Cat. He's nearing a return actually. So any Timberwolves fans out there should be excited. He's nearing a return. So like I'll go first. Fuck. Show slips. This whole post command shit pisses me off. All right. So yeah, I have a little two-legger on DraftKings. I got a much worse price. I'm assuming it's because Kuz got ruled out and all of that shit. I got it at minus 137. James, I think I sent it to you at minus 119, I think it was. Is Jordan Poole under 8.5 assists, paired with Derek White 4+ assists. Really, really like this one. Derek White 4+ assists. Obviously, we just talked about him not too long ago. I won't go too in depth into that, but 4+ assists, 9 in his last 10 games. I think it's a really good matchup for him. Last game versus the Bucks had 8 assists. How many potentials did he have in that game? Had 11 potentials in that game, so converted at a high rate, but still the potentials were there. Just really, really like the matchup. No KP, I think is good, right? KP takes up a lot of usage, so regular line is 4.5 still. I like the 4+. I think there's extreme value there. The one I'm more excited about, I'm always excited to fade Jordan Poole. It's my favorite thing in the world. Jordan Poole under 8.5 assists. Let me get to the write-up real quick. Where the fuck is it? Here we go. So he's under this line in 6 of his last 10 games. I think we're getting like his regular line was 6.5, right? And that's very telling, right? Coming off 2 games, he had 9 assists and 12 assists, and now we get a 6.5 assist line. Obviously, he played 2 very poor teams, very poor defensive teams in Toronto and Portland. Those games he averaged 15 potential assists in that game, so those numbers are great. But you look at games. I was hoping that Kyle Kuzma was playing in this game, but I still like it even if he isn't. I think he's going to commit a ton of turnovers this game. Obviously, Minnesota very stout defensively. I don't expect them to be. I mean, they're still playing for the 1 seed. They still have an outside chance to get the 1 seed. So, fully healthy Minnesota team. I expect them to play well defensively at home. 18.5 point spread. Hopefully, we get lucky and they just absolutely fucking smash this G League ass team. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of attention on Jordan Poole. I think Jordan Poole goes out there and treats it like a fucking YMCA game and just jacks up 25 shots. 8.5 assists is a big number. So even if he's productive playmaking, I think he can still end on 6 or 7 assists. So I like that. I like that a lot. A little two-legger minus 119 on DraftKings. Like it a lot. Lock, anything you liking?
Not in that game. I mean, it's a 20-point spread almost. What, 18.5 right now? Yeah.
Yeah, 18.5.
I mean, that Poole under is pretty smart. I think even if he does get passes off, they're not going to make the shots. It's not a real team.
Yeah, not a real team. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's an old line, but even a 6.5, even under 6.5, I don't mind. I think it's gonna be sweatier, obviously, but I don't mind that at all, to be honest with you. And yeah, 20-point spreads. Like I just look for unders. You know what I'm saying? I love unders. I actually I know we're pressed for time, but I want to look at this real quick. What's Jaden McDaniel's threes? Jaden McDaniel made threes. Oh no, they're on to it. So under 1.5 threes minus 200. I was about to fucking add a play right quick, but all right, let's move on. Kings Thunder. Thunder laying 5.5 points at home versus the Kings. Injury news. Where is it? Hello? Okay, here we go. So Jalen Williams, the real Jalen Williams, is questionable. SGA not on the injury report, so he's going to play. On the Kings side, Keegan Murray's going to play. Still no Malik Monk, and Kevin Hurt is out for the year. So, Lock, anything you liking?
This game, not really. Maybe we could take Fox under points just like last week and see what happens.
You fucking bastard.
He hit six
Bro,
threes.
you know
Though.
that
He
that's
hit
the only
6 threes.
thing that I remember I gave a lotto for like the first time in my life, and it was like plus 1,200. That was the only thing. One bucket over, and that's what fucked me on the fucking.
I know, and he also had 6 threes in that game. Which
and he just got off to such a hot start. I was fucking. I was
I
crazy.
know. I'm just messing around.
I fucking hate your face.
Good thing you don't have to see it today.
True. Anything you liking? No,
none of that game. I think J-Dub under threes is a decent look. The line's 1.5. I think it moved a lot. Let me just check what I got it at. I got it 1.5 a minus 110, I believe. And it is currently at minus 140. So hopefully I get the CLV on that and it works out in my favor. I mean, I got the CLV. Hopefully it actually works out in my favor. I mean, the total is not that high. It's 226. It's high, but it's not high for modern NBA. Usually we see like 240s, 250 sometimes. But yeah, without, I mean, Jada might not play. So if he doesn't play, then it just whatever voids. But I do like his under tonight versus the Kings.
Yeah, it's an interesting look. All right, let's move on. Denver Nuggets visiting the Jazz. Nuggets laying 15.5 points on the road in Utah. Injury news. Where is it? Here we go. So Nikola Jokic probably is going to play. Same thing for Murray. No Aaron Gordon tonight. MPJ is going to play. KCP is going to play. On the Jazz side, long list. No Jordan Clarkson, no John Collins, no Walker Kessler, no Chris Dunn, and Lauri Markkanen is still out. So for this game, I'm on KCP. I know there's blowout potential, but this is a guy that can cash this in the first half, in the first quarter, so I don't worry too much about it. Zappy said Denver first half money line. I'm pretty sure he's trolling. I respect the troll. So I took a little KCP PPD. So KCP 2+3s and Denver Nuggets money line is minus 125 on DraftKings. I also took KCP 3+3s plus 240 on FanDuel, and I took his 4+3s at plus 700 on FanDuel. Obviously, this Utah team, even when healthy, is really bad defensively. Now they're missing all those pieces. They really struggle defending threes. They really struggle defending threes from the shooting guard position. They really struggle defending corner threes. KCP over the last 10 games is leading the team in corner threes attempted. He's also shooting 46% from corner threes, which is fucking astronomical. My lights are flickering, bro. If my power goes out, I deeply apologize, my friends. And he not a guy you can always rely on for to shoot him and jack him up, pose, but that hasn't really been a question over the last couple games. I mean, over the last 4 games, 5+ 3-point attempts in all 4 of those, 7+ in 3 of those. He's made 2+3s, 7 in his last 10 games. On the road, he's hit this in 4 straight road games. So, I really, like the spot for him. I think he's going to be wide the fuck open on a couple of his attempts. So all you gotta do is knock him down. You know what I'm saying? So really like KCP, amazing spot for him in my opinion. Jamal Murray still, I think he came back last game. I think they're still trying to limit him somewhat and make sure he's healthy for the playoffs. So, there's going to be guys like Christian Brown coming off the bench, guys like that. But, Reggie Jackson coming off the bench. But KCP, one of their, only absolute knockdown shooters along with MPJ who's going to play. So, yeah, really, really like the spot. Anything for you, Lock?
No, not in this game. I have something in the next game.
Okay. All right. Matt said, damn, we got to hit stream lotto so you can pay that light bill, Finesse. Don't ever disrespect me like
That's
that. Okay, buddy?
crazy.
Hey, buddy. It's fucking raining over here in Thunder. That's why my light's flickering, buddy. Okay? Don't get it twisted. MPJ, KCP, 2 threes a piece. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Mr. Get Up Skinny, Keegan Murray, double. That's an interesting look. That's probably juicy ass odds as well. I like that. Denver probably going to blow them out for sure. Yeah, I think so. Absolute G League team out there for Utah. So even at home, really, really fucking tough. All right, so let's move on. 10 p.m. slate. We got the second TNT game. What's the first TNT game? Celtics Bucks. All right. Warriors Lakers. Lakers laying 3.5 points at home versus Warriors team. Warriors side, Wiggins is gonna play. Gary Payton is gonna play. Dario Saric is out. Lakers, I mean, you already know what it is with the Lakers injury report. LeBron questionable, AD questionable. I think he looked at the fucking eclipse too long. He questionable with an eye. So see how that goes. Yeah, that's it. Like you mentioned, you had something in this one. What do you like?
I mean, it's not my play. It's all over Twitter. Everyone's running it, so I'm gonna run it the same. It's the LeBron Draymond triple double or 10 assists, 10 rebounds from both of them. Who has it in our Discord? Office Better, because he hit it about a month ago. He hit the 8-8 month before. About 2 weeks ago. Last time they played, the 8-8s have hit both times in the last 2 games they've played. The 10-10 hit once in the last 2 times. Draymond got the 10-10 in the last game. LeBron, I think, fell short with he was missing an assist and 2 boards. So I mean, they're both. This is going to be a competitive game. Total set at 235. I could see a lot of assists, a lot of missed shots, a lot of rebounds for both of them. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the easiest lottos ever we hit, in the sense of everyone's on it. I've seen it all over Twitter today by 20 different people. So I'm gonna mess with it. And I have a 30% boost. I'm just going to use it on that and throw $10 on it to win close to $2,000. So if it hits, it's cool. If it doesn't, whatever. But yeah, that's what a lot of people are running. And I'm just going to follow the train because this game is actually a good watch, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be so public that FanDuel might make that call. You know what I'm saying? Draymond might, kick somebody in the nuts or something like that. So,
maybe a Draymond unders.
Yeah, definitely room for y'all. I did see that earlier. I forgot from who, but I did see that earlier. I like this game as well. I took Curry over 29.5 points plus assist. I don't mind 30.5. I think that's what it is now in most books. I don't mind that. If for some reason you don't have that, I like to pivot to just his points or PRA. I don't mind any of that shit. Me personally, I play 29.5 points and assists. Curry has hooped historically versus Lakers team, 30 plus points in 3 straight matchups. He's averaging nearly 40 points and assists in those games. Big game for both teams. Still playing for seeding in the playing tournament, close spread, high total. Both teams top 10 at pace. Last couple of weeks, I think all of those things make for a perfect game environment. Excuse me. Lakers really struggling to defend point guards right now, allowing the second most points, second most assists to the position last 15 games. They're especially struggling with high usage guards. Point guards with a 25% usage rate and 30 plus minutes versus the Lakers. Garland had 26 points, Halliburton 29 PA in just 26 minutes. Damian Lillard had 35 and 40 PA. Do you guys see that? My light's flickering. It's crazy. Tyrese Maxey had 27 points. De'Aaron Fox had 48 PA. Jamal Murray 35 and 40 PA, and Jalen Brunson had 46 PA. Lakers last 7 games ranked bottom 12 in points per game allowed, 3-point attempts allowed, assist percentage allowed, and field goal percentage allowed. Curry's been averaging more shots, a higher 3-point percentage, more points, and more potential assists on the road as of late as well. He can obviously clear this with just points. We all know that. And I think he gets close to doing that in this matchup. Back in Curry, TNT game, TV game, high spread, high total, close spread. It just reeks of a Curry fucking legacy game. So we might get 35 plus from that man. So really, really like that. Finesse, did you go to that Aaliyah concert? No. So this is from, what is it, 94, 95. 94 was the year I was born. So I didn't go. I fuck with Aaliyah though. I just like the hat, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Aaliyah. Going too soon. Lights flickering because you ain't take Denver first half money line. Yeah, Denver first half money line probably like minus 4,000, bro. That shit probably crazy.
And you probably still find a way to take it somewhere.
I mean, you never know. You know, I'm a value hunter. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? It was against the Jazz last time too.
Was it?
It was, yeah.
That's fucking crazy. And that was the only thing that killed the lotto, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
So we run it back. Hell no.
That is fucking absurd, bro. Like,
yeah.
I think they were like -9 in the first half too when I took a money line. It was fucking crazy. Anyways, all right. So next game, Clippers Suns. Suns laying 9.5 points at home versus Clippers team. Big injury news in this one. So Clipper side, James Harden was a late add to the injury report. He's questionable. Daniel Tice questionable. No Kawhi Leonard in this game. PJ 13 is gonna play though. On the Suns side, Nurkic questionable. That's it for the Suns. Lock, what you like and anything?
I would just lean Booker assists in this matchup. I really like his assists tonight. I think the line's set at 6.5, or is it 5.5? I mean, I would. Yeah, I think 6.5 is a good number. Yeah, I mean, it's a good matchup against the Clippers. It's going to be, I would say it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. I don't think Phoenix blows them out, so I don't think you have to worry about that. Paul George, I don't know if you saw the other night. He's kind of been hooping. You see that little ankle breaker he hit the other night?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy. Just in time for playoffs, he's going a little nuts. Who knows? I mean, I'm not really. Obviously, you take that little play with a grain of salt, but I do think they keep it close in this matchup tonight. Maybe we could see some. Is Norman in? I don't know. I didn't hear you mention.
Yeah,
Norm.
I was playing.
Yeah, I could see Norm threes against the Suns tonight.
I was looking at that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's all.
All right. Yeah, I like it. Last play for me is going to be NBA Builder. Last leg is in this game. 4 legs. I got it. I gave it out at -115. I think by the time I got to put it in, yeah, it was -130. Again, some people don't mind a juice. I don't give a fuck. Some people do give a fuck. If you do, just don't play it. You know, I don't gotta fucking be DM'd about it. 4 legs. DiVincenzo 3+3s. Mavericks money line for the second time today. Steph 18+ points and PG 18+ points. PG, I mean, Locke just mentioned he's hooping right now. No Kawhi. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I gave the write-up on Curry already. Dallas money line, not going to talk too much about that. Dante, I mean, the man has the greenest fucking light in the league. Never met a shot he don't like. Really good matchup versus Bulls team. All year, they've been probably the worst catch and shoot 3-point defense in the league. Obviously, OG's back, but he's kind of still getting his feet under him. Doesn't matter who the fuck is playing, who's in the lineup. Dante's going to shoot him. I expect 10+ attempts today. 3+3s, I think, is fairly doable for him with that volume. If he has a shitty shooting night, he has a shitty shooting night. Nothing really I can do about that. But I think the volume is going to be there, which is all we can cap. And matchup is amazing as well. So to round it out, NBA Builder on DraftKings. Really like it. And yeah, that's it. Lock. The last game is Pelicans Blazers. You have any any leans in that?
Nah, I don't have anything for that one.
Yeah, neither do I. So we'll kind of wrap it up there. Damn, I'm debating. Lock, I'll leave it up to you. Should I play Halliburton threes, bro?
No.
Wow, the man said no. All right, so the man said no. We don't play it.
I'll save you some money, buddy.
Wow, that's fucked up. Well, no. Let me see. Just because I love pain. Yeah, it's -135 right now. Fuck. I mean, chat, you guys are witnessing. He's gonna hit that shit in the first half, and
Halliburton let me down last time I had him. He was in one of my last lottos I played in the NBA.
Yeah, so. Bro, I think it's fuck. I mean, yeah. I mean, you said no. I won't play it. I left it up to you, so I'm not gonna be stubborn. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole slate. Got through MLB, got through NBA. We'll do a quick recap for you guys. just James, do we have that shit loaded up, James? And then Brad. Okay. Okay. I got you. Okay, got you. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick recap for those of you that joined a little bit late. And then we'll cook up a stream parlay like we always do. So Lock, you want to hit him with your MLB?
Yeah, sure. I mean, let's just pull it up here. I'm not gonna give no description. I already gave that. So we're gonna work with what the hell is it? GoldBoys over here. So yeah, my straight plays, if you have the Dinger Tuesday promo, it's gonna be a Vasil Garcia on the Marlins against the Yankees. That starts in 5 minutes, so you got to get that in pretty quick. He's at plus 680. Next, we got JT Realmuto at plus 680 as well versus Sonny Gray. We got Yandy Diaz versus Sandoval, and we got Ryan McMahon, who, if I get one more DM about his batter versus pitcher, I might lose my marbles. I've heard I've got like 6 of them today. Like, dude, I don't care about that. What's happening today is different than what's happening last year.
Yeah, Lock, you agree that batter versus pitcher is probably be the last part of your capping process, right?
But I don't even look at it. I didn't even know that he was 6 for 30 because it doesn't matter if he in the last, let's say, 2 weeks. I know baseball's only been around for like a week and a bit right now, but let's say in the last 2 weeks, the guy's crushing X pitch. It doesn't matter who the pitcher is. If the ball's getting thrown, he's going to try his best to hit it. So yeah, Ryan McMahon.
Pitchers, like, what people don't understand is pitchers change the pitch mix a lot. Pitchers change the amount that they throw certain pitches. They change the shape of certain pitches. They add new pitches. Their pitches might go down in effectiveness. We see it all the time. Like Tristan McKenzie, he's really struggling this year. His velocity's down. His movement is down. So yes, it's kind of important a little bit, but that's like the last part. Like people will make plays solely based off batter versus pitcher, and I think
they're like, dumb. He has a 33 average. I'm like, yeah, he's 1 for 3 against them in 3 at bats. Like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like this one is actually one that makes sense. So I will give the people who DM me, there is over 30 at bats in the sample size, but in those 30 at bats, hitting a home run twice out of the 30, I mean, I'll take my chances. Also considering he has been on a tear in Coors, I think he's hit 2 home runs in the last 4 games at Coors. Maybe I'm wrong. I just know he's been hitting the ball really hard in a pretty good position. And yeah, he's batting 3rd today, I believe.
Yep.
And then what else did I have? Oh, I had the parlay of the other 3 guys I liked. Marcell Ozuna, MJ Melendez, Marcus Semien. Semien's going to get back on track eventually. It is the A's best pitcher. The A's are still terrible, but so their best pitcher is just a mediocre pitcher in James Wood. He does let up quite a few fly balls from what I remember. It's off the top of my head. Then we got MJ Melendez versus the Astros. He's been absolutely smashing right-handed pitching. Has, I think, 2 home runs in the last 2 days. And then Ozuna as well. He has 4 home runs in the last 5 days. Absolutely mashing any pitch that comes his way. His hits, runs, RBIs is another thing I played in a different play. If you want to take that, I think it's at 1.5 at minus 140. It's not a bad look either. Another thing, we don't have a graphic for it. I'm adding it now because I just saw like a crazy price difference. I'm going to take Max Muncy, not for the Dinger Tuesday promo, just on its own for half a unit at Bet Rivers. They're giving him plus 450 over there at Bet Rivers, and FanDuel's offering him, I believe, at 320 right now from what I'm seeing. Muncy versus right-handed pitching. He's going to swing. He's probably going to strike out 3 times, but, if he makes connection, it's probably going out of the park.
Boom. There it is. Mr. Get Up Skinny says, Clippers world champs. What a hot take. Mr. Get Up Skinny, here's what I do. So whatever the price is that the Clippers to win it all on the books, I'll give you 100 points better price, and we can make a bet on that. How's that sound? Clippers world chance. There's no chance, buddy.
I'll hold that. I'll hold that bread for you guys. I promise I won't take it.
Yeah, look, he'll be our fucking what do you call it?
Middleman. I'll be that guy.
Escrow. Michael will be our escrow. There you go. All right. In terms of for me, only NBA for me, I have Steph Curry over 29.5 points plus assist. I don't mind 30.5. Pivot to points, pivot to PRA if that's not available to you. What else do I have? I have the 4-leg NBA builder on DraftKings, which is Dante DiVincenzo 3+3s, Mavericks money line, Steph and PG 18+ points, Kelly Olynyk under 28.5 PRA should still be widely available. Excuse me. I have the 2-leg parlay, Derek White 4+ assists, pair with Jordan Poole under 8.5 assists. That's -119 on DraftKings. We have the KCP PPD, KCP 2+3s, and Denver money line -125. I also played KCP 3+ and 4+3s. We have the 3-leg builder on FanDuel, Jalen Brunson 6+ assists, Giannis 23+ points, and the Mavericks money line. And lastly, I played Luka 10+ assists paired with 76ers money line -128 on FanDuel. So loaded slate. I try to pick my spots carefully. I might have one or two ads or some stuff I'm looking at for the late game. So that'll be in GoldBoys. Shout out to GoldBoys. Bro, important question. Why did Celtics become underdogs +3? Probably because KP was ruled out and Horford was ruled out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The number, even when it was Celtics -1, -2, whatever, that is a Bucks number. The Bucks are playing insanely bad basketball right now. The Celtics are playing really good basketball right now. Why is that number so short? So it is a Bucks spot. I think we can absolutely smash them, but it is a Bucks number for sure. So yeah. But yeah, that does it. We'll go ahead and build the stream parlay. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. We got the stream parlay. I know tip off for NBA is in 5 minutes. So we'll kind of work around those games. We have 3 7 o'clock games. We'll work around those games. Still try to get you guys a nice parlay out. So Lock, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. There, James is ready. We all ready. So let's do it. Lock, you already know what it is. You start it off for us.
Oh, I'm starting it off.
You always start it off, bro.
I know. I just thought it would be different today. Let's see. I just gotta check when teams start because I just want to make sure for MLB. We could go to the Royals game, and we are gonna be taking Michael Jordan MJ Melendez for 1 RBI.
What's that? +180. Oh shit, we starting out hot. All right. So I gotta match that energy. James, we're gonna go to NBA. Let's go to the Warriors game. And let's do Steph 30+ points.
Ooh, I like this. See, this is what me and Sam did the other day. We just went full lotto mode and just did, so it's like 4 picks, 2 each, and then we just called it at that.
Yeah.
So you said, what did you say? Curry 30? I just want to put it in my slip so we could get that going. +145.
Yes,
let's call him. We're at a +600 early. Usually takes us like 4 picks to get there.
Something light. Tight shit. Oh fuck. Max Holloway round 4 KO.
Are we adding that? I'm down. We wait till Saturday to cash.
Nah.
Let's go to the Royals game. Sorry, not Royals. I'm lying. The Rays game. Rays. And let's go to Yandy Diaz to record 2+ bases. And I know this is going to sell the parlay because he's going to hit a single that he thinks is a home run. It's going to hit off the top of the wall, and he's not going to push 2.
He better fucking push for 2. I slap around his fucking forehead, bro. He better push for 2.
He never does, though, man.
What is that? +100? Or +130? Does that say? I don't know. But
mine's 100.
All right, James. Let's go to the Nuggets game. Let's go Caldwell Pope 2+3s. And let's pair that with Denver first half money line. Now I'm playing.
Yeah, you would say something stupid like that.
All right. So what are the we at plus 2,000 already, cuz.
Yeah, see, that's what's nice about some plus
I'm
money
cool
in
with
there.
that. I'm cool with that right there, bro. I don't know about you.
I'm fine with that.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's play that. Plus almost plus 2,100. So there it is. There it is. Nice, calm, 4 legs type shit, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that.
I'm gonna place it in now.
All right,
Let's
yeah.
see
So we get it up.
what last leg. Sorry.
Caldwell Pope 2+3s. So there it is. We'll get it up on the screen for y'all if y'all want to tell. And perfect time, right before tip off. Tip off is in 1 minute in the NBA. A lot of MLB kicking off right now as well. So yeah. I think Lock let you guys know on Friday, but so we're gonna be back Tuesdays, Thursdays, like we've been doing. We're gonna be back to that every Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. We'll be at you guys. So NBA is coming to a close. This show will probably transition to a lot of MLB, maybe some UFC, tight shit. You know what I'm saying?
A little
But
bit
yeah,
of playoffs too, if
yeah,
we
a little
have
bit of
anything.
playoffs for sure. A little bit of NBA playoffs. It'll be a mixed bag of tricks. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're gonna consistently be coming at you guys. Twice a week, like I said before, and just trying to give you guys the best content we can. So, shout out to you guys. Much love to y'all. Hit that like button on your way out. We appreciate you rocking with us. We kept it pretty good, live for like an hour, loaded slate. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys found some value in what we did today. And I hope we cash a bunch of tickets, which I feel good about it. I think we both picked our spots very, very well. Like anything for the people.
That's all, bro. I sent James the play so he can put it up.
Yeah, we're gonna put it up. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Lock for trooping through. Right. Lock got that Canadian sickness, trooping through it for the
Yeah, it's
people.
sunny here. I'm sick as hell.
There you go. So trooping through for the people. So shout out to Lock. And yeah, we'll be right back with you guys on Thursday, 6 p.m. Talk same thing, MLB, NBA. As far as just for me, I'll plug some things right now. Tomorrow, my man Monk invited me on his brand new show. It's like a game show kind of thing for UFC. It's going to be for UFC 300. So stay tuned for that. It'll be on my Twitter. We're going to have some UFC content dropping later in the week. I'm going to do some content on my Twitter for UFC. It's a fucking amazing card, UFC 300. Most stat card of all time. So no exaggeration too. So it's gonna be a fucking movie. I'm sure Locke will have some plays for UFC as well too. So yeah, much love to you guys. Much love. Salute to everybody that watch. Hit that like button on your way out. And yeah, we signing off. Me and my man Locke right back at you Thursday 6 p.m. Set your alarms, mark your calendars, and yeah, we'll be right back with you. Hope you guys have a good night. Let's cash some tickets. See you when I see you. Peace.
Later.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. Guess what? Friends don't let friends watch videos without smashing the like button. So be a friend and smash the like button and ring the bell. It'll notify you when we go live. Also, if you could, press that subscribe button. More subscribers, the more bets we can get out to all of you guys. And drop your favorite bet in the comments. Take care.